I'm starting this YouTube channel at 40 years old. I'm a little nervous, but I'm also pumped to finally just express myself in the way that I want to, separate from any brands, separate from any businesses, separate from family and friends. This is strictly for me, but also to help someone else out there like yourself, to uplift you, to encourage you, to make you laugh, or to make you even question some of the norms and the things that we're used to in life that we've been taught or we've been told and we just never questioned or never challenged them. I am a big fan of YouTube. I love it. I'm on it, consuming daily. Out of all the platforms that have ever existed, and I've been on pretty much all of them since I was young. And YouTube has always been my jam. I have two other YouTube channels. One is my personal channel that I started years and years ago when YouTube first was created, and before it was even a place where you could watch videos or document your life. You just signed up through creating a Gmail. The second channel is my business channel that has picked up some momentum in the last year, but I've just been so inconsistent on that channel because I've dealt with my own battles with the work that I do because I've done it for so long. I've worked in the real estate industry for 20 years. I've been employed, I've been laid off, I've been fired, I've been self-employed, I've quit, I've gone through a lot. And YouTube was always a project or an idea of mine for me to have a creative outlet. And I did just that on my personal channel, but it never quite caught the steam or the attention that I wanted it to, or at least intended it to catch. And I look back thinking, well, I didn't really stick to a niche. I was kind of all over the place. I was inconsistent. I didn't really have a plan. I didn't have a niche. I didn't really have a set target audience I was trying to reach. Was it motivation? Was it travel? Was it food content? I was all over the place. But I really have no regrets because you can go to that channel, Fire Life, and see my life documented for the last, I would say, 7 years at least. So I'm grateful to have those memories there documented as a time capsule. Why am I starting YouTube at 40 years old? Well, the truth of the matter is I'm in a new era. Faya, which was a brand I created for myself when I was promoting parties in my 20s, it just doesn't resonate with me. I don't feel connected to that name. I don't feel connected to that person that was creating that content. I will say that I was overconsumed with being perceived. I was overconsumed with being judged, criticized, and made fun of, to be honest. I think at my core, I'm very much a private person, which is funny because being a YouTuber is the complete opposite of being a private person for the most part. But at 40, I'm rediscovering myself. I'm rediscovering myself at 40. And I'm realizing through a lot of life experiences, especially in this past year, I lost myself completely. And like I said, detaching from the old me has left me feeling vulnerable. It's left me feeling exposed. I've made a lot of mistakes over the last few years, and not just in my business or in my creative endeavors, but in my personal life, in my relationships. And oftentimes running away and avoiding, in my mind, was the best solution, when in reality, I was only hurting myself and those around me even more. Whew, let me catch my breath. So I'm documenting my journey one day at a time. It may be daily, it may be weekly, but it is going to be consistent. And I'm going to push through those days where I don't feel like it and just come on here and talk to you personally. And we're going to go through this life together. If you go back on this channel, I have almost 30 videos that I've just been posting since the Thanksgiving break. I was like, oh, this is going to be my channel to document my debt journey. This is going to be my channel to document my journey with finding God. I was going through it. But at this point, this is pretty much literally just my journey. And if I didn't introduce myself in the beginning, My name is Lily, but I also go by Lilz. It's one of my favorite nicknames that I've gotten over the years, and I have many. Like, I've lost count of how many nicknames people have given me, which to me feels like a blessing. I'm not that great at giving nicknames, but out of all of them, Lilz is my favorite. I feel the most comfortable. I feel most like myself when people call me Lilz. So I would love for you to call me Lilz as well. But if you feel like calling me Lily as well, that's perfectly fine. This is my journey. That's why I call this channel Lil's Journey. The ups and downs, the ins and outs, the wins, the losses. And honestly, I have so much life experience. I need somewhere to share it. I need somewhere to give back and help someone else along the way, because when I say I've made a lot of mistakes, I mean it, especially with my drinking, my spending and money habits and money traumas, my communication skills or lack thereof, my avoidant saboteur. Like I said, it's very easy for me to avoid a situation, avoid those hard conversations. And it wasn't actually until maybe the last 2 years where I started to really learn through therapy, which I need to re-enroll in. And that's like another journey. My journey with mental health as well is realizing that I have to be comfortable with the gray areas, which we will discuss in future episodes. And if anyone has a good therapist recommendation, please let me know in the comments. My light keeps falling, but we're going to rock with it. Perfections and imperfections and all, flaws and all, because I need to get back into therapy. I've realized that this year that I've abandoned myself way too many times, and I need to get back to who I am. I need to discover who I am at 40, so a woman in my 40s, single, living alone, and what that looks like moving forward, forging new relationships, ending relationships, growing and reigniting current relationships. So, and I mean that physically, emotionally, platonically, romantically, all of those aspects of life, because like I said, I could be so private to the point where I hide myself from the world. And that's something I don't want to carry into my 40s anymore. It's comfortable for me, and even just talking about it here on this platform, even though I'm not getting into too many specifics, it's opening me up little by little. And that's what this journey is about, right? It's not about figuring it out all overnight. It's not about figuring it out after 30 days of posting vlogs. No, this is a lifestyle. This is embodiment. This is my truth, my journey. And if you could relate, if you have advice or tips as well, if you're in your 40s or your 50s, or maybe you're in your 20s and 30s and you're wanting to learn and seek some help or guidance from someone like myself that's gone through so much, and we will get into all those conversations. But that's why I'm starting my YouTube channel here at 40, because there is so much to talk about. There's so much still to learn as well. This journey is not just me throwing up my life experience onto you guys and trauma dumping. No. Like, that's going to be a part of it, because again, this is my journey, but this is also my journey in learning who I am, what I love, who I love, trying new things, like maybe going skydiving, learning how to cook for real, not just with the microwave or the air fryer, or just scrambling some eggs. So I have a lot ahead of me, and I'm pumped, because this is a channel that I'm starting from scratch. No one knows about it, not even my family or friends. But if you're at the point of this vlog and you are my family or friends or someone that I work with or a colleague, and you somehow found this vlog, let me know in the comments, or just keep watching privately. It's all good. I won't ever say any specific names or get into too much detail about some of my crazy life stories, but I will be telling some crazy life stories. And it's all a part of my journey in healing and growing and learning, and hopefully encouraging and uplifting you along the way. So I hope this helps, and I look forward to connecting with you on this journey. Please hit that subscribe button and introduce yourself in the comments. I'd love to know who you are and build this community together, because one thing, we're in this together, and I'm gonna keep learning, and life is a blessing. So trust the abundance. That's all I got for now, but that's pretty much in a 10-minute, 11-minute nutshell why I'm starting a YouTube channel from scratch at the age of 40. And you should too. I think everyone should document their life. So until the next one, it's your girl Lilz. See ya. If you enjoyed this vlog, go ahead and check out these right here. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you again for watching.